episode of the B.SIMONE Show. I am your host, Constance. A clip from B.SIMONE's podcast, Let's Try This Again, has people questioning how best friends should show up during tough times. B.SIMONE's best friend, Shekinah, opens up about the realities of being friends with a celebrity, the expectations it comes with, and how she guarded her heart from resentment during her time of struggle. Let's take a look at the video, followed by a few responses from some online viewers.
Sometimes from the public perception, it's like being a best friend with a celebrity. Everybody thinks that, oh, because you're connected to this person, then your life is just as grand as theirs, or you got it, or they helping you. Baby, when I tell you, didn't have a job, living with my parents, a single mom, all this happened to me this past year.
Jesus.
And then it's like to not have resentment in my heart towards you because I saw you do this for other people. I saw you give a check to somebody to help them through whatever they went through. And it's like, God, like, I love from that's my soul, and I can't get nobody didn't give me a handout, but guess what? That wasn't your responsibility. God had to take me through that for my own season, for my own thing. I had to get my car repossessed.
Jesus.
I had to go through the food stamps line. I had to be on Medicaid. Because I'm building my story too. But it's like, as a friend somebody who has it, it's hard to digest because everybody around you, they're probably shocked that I'm even saying this right now.
So you're telling me that your best friend was going through trials and tribulations, was going through a financial struggle, and you, as somebody who's touching so much money, you didn't even lend a hand? My best friend, my bestie, my sister, I could not imagine myself being a millionaire and not helping my friends and my family.
Convincing yourself that it was God's plan for you to struggle while you had a rich best friend just doesn't sit right with me. But Jesus, if you are so religious and spiritual, you know that if your pockets are blessed, you don't forget the struggle. Helping somebody in need isn't charity, it's purpose.
Unpopular opinion. It is not your best friend's job to pull you out of your struggles.
Now, this discussion among social media users raises a good question. Are you a bad friend if you don't give your friends money when they are struggling financially? Now, for the sake of this conversation, let's put B.SIMONE and Shekinah's relationship to the side because we don't know the details. Okay, we don't know how many times B.SIMONE has helped this friend out in the past. We don't know if her friend asked for money directly or if she was sitting silently waiting for help. And we also don't know who B.SIMONE was writing checks for during the time in question. It could have been for family members. It could have been for other friends. It could have even been for the tithes at church. Honey, who knows? So we're not going to get into that. Okay, again, generally speaking, are you a bad friend if you don't give your friends money when they are struggling financially? Now, personally speaking, I will give my friends money, especially if this is the first time that they are coming to me with money issues. I think that's the least a friend could do, right? But I don't think you have to, and I don't think you're a bad friend if you don't. As your friend, I'm required to be your community, not your God. I also recognize that help doesn't need to come in the form of money. Community can show up in a plethora of ways outside of giving money. Look at Job in the Bible, for instance. He lost everything, right? And chapter 3 tells us that his friends heard about his struggles and came to spend 7 days with him. Yet nobody sits around calling his friends shitty friends. Sometimes you just need someone to listen to you vent, to be there while you cry and to pray for you. And though those may not grant the instant gratification of getting you out of a financial bind, I do believe that they are valuable and indicative of your love for me as a friend. And the truth of the matter is, honey, you might not even need more money. You might just need better money management. Sometimes you don't need a $300 car note. You need a cash car from Craigslist. And if getting your car repossessed teaches you that, then that needed to happen. Because if your friends or family are constantly giving you money due to your poor financial decisions, you will never learn your lesson. Now, I will say this. I will never allow my friend to sleep outside if I don't have to. But I don't believe friends should be penalized for not helping you out financially. Because your financial burdens are nobody's responsibility other than your own. Now, whether this is palatable or not, it's up to you to decide. But the Bible says the Lord's strength is made perfect in our weakness. Tough times are not there for you to press onto those around you. They're there for you to press into the Lord. Which brings me to my next point. Okay, Shekinah spoke to how she didn't grow resentment towards B.SIMONE during that time. And I think that that is a great lesson. How is our heart posture as we wait for the Lord to deliver us from the wilderness? Are we sitting there pointing fingers and forming resentment in our hearts for those around us? Or are we trusting the Lord? There could be a number of lessons that the Lord is trying to teach you during this time. But if your attention is focused on who is helping you rather than pressing into the Lord to hear his instruction for your life, you will miss out on his guidance and wisdom. And that is all that I have to say on the matter. Again, I want to know y'all's thoughts. Are you a bad friend if you don't give your friends money when they are struggling financially? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. That is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Before I let you go, I wanted to remind you all about the Dear Constance hotline. If you need advice and you want to know my opinion about something, give me a call. 703-828-5345. Leave your name, a brief message or question, and I'll address all submissions on the Dear Constance YouTube channel linked down below in the description box. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you next time. Peace.
They be talking about she want a man of God. But ow. Girl, you wanted your hair done. Yes, I wanted my hair done, but do not hurry. You take your time. Anyways, she steady talking about she want a man of God, but this man don't know how to pray. And I'm trying to figure out, why would God send you somebody that don't know how to pray?
I mean, why wouldn't he?
I'm not saying he wouldn't. All I'm saying is, why would he?
Girl, shut up and look at your hair.
Okay, and thank you. That's what I'm talking about. That is super freaking cute. Super cute. I really do just feel like you don't need to be coming to me though, if you don't want me to keep it real and raw, because everybody knows I keep it real and raw. Okay?
Right.
Now, do you mind hooking me up with one of these curls in the back?
Yep. You gonna get that?
Get me right with my curls, please. Thank you.
Got you.
You've reached the Dear Constance hotline. I'm not God and I'm not you, so I can only tell you what I would do, okay? Leave your name, a brief message or question, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Remember, no topic is off limits. Bye.